Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is July 25th, 2018, and this is our daily cryptocurrency market news analysis, to where we're here to give you all the news according to the charts and our price predictions, looking at the price bars and the volume. But before I do, I would like to start giving you all our price predictions analysis recap of what occurred the previous day versus what we stated in our video from yesterday. So on the right side of the screen, you all will see the video that we uploaded to YouTube yesterday, and it tells you the time right there at the bottom left of that screen that we published this video July 24th, 2018. The bottom right of this, far right of the screen, you can see that today is the 25th of July. Now the left side of the screen is going to be the actual action of the cryptocurrency space as to what happened throughout today's trading. And literally I just want to show you all that we do have the understanding, the knowledge to predict prices. And if you're not one of our members, you're definitely missing out on this wonderful opportunity to become part of history that no one else is understanding how to read the price bars and the volume without the confusion. Okay, we don't use any of those indicators, and we're still very accurate in our analysis of where the cryptocurrency space will go. So I'm going to do our analysis that we did for Litecoin, Ripple, and EOS. Okay, so that's going to be back to back, and we're just going to transition between the charts on the left side of the screen once we move over to another cryptocurrency. So just take a moment, have a listen, and let's see what exactly occurred in the market for today. You can see Litecoin is up 8.51%. Last trade was $88.85, and this is a very strong push to go bar on the daily price chart for Litecoin. Pretty much looks just like with Bitcoin. And if this bar ends the way that it looks now, then we're going to continue to move higher in price in Litecoin. 92.50, possibly even a lot higher than that. Maybe around $95 will be the next resistance area in Litecoin. Quick look at the 3-hour bars, and again, you can still see strength is still coming in the market in Litecoin. The market is trying to push lower in price, but it's not being successful, which is one of the main reasons why we're seeing indications of market strength and Litecoin continue to move higher in price. You can see here as I try to zoom out that resistance is definitely around $90. So keep that in mind as Litecoin tries to continue to move higher in price. That is a resistance area, but we can move a lot higher than that. But definitely we will need to see more of the volume than this light volume that we currently have coming in this space. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the 1-hour chart. So looking at the 1-hour chart, you can still see indications that the market is definitely absorbing all of the weakening that's currently coming into space, but I'm still leery because we are trading around areas of resistance. We may make a quick touch at $90, but I'm not too confident into stating that it's going to move a lot higher than that. But again, we are still showing strength in the space. So literally expect Litecoin to continue to move higher in price. Again, I said around $90, maybe a little shorter than that is resistance though, so it can move back down to the downside from there. So next on the list is going to be Ripple. So Ripple currently is up 2.64%. Last trade was around 46 cents. And we told you all that in Ripple that we were looking for this currency to consolidate. And literally you can see. So I want to pause it right there just for a moment and try to recap what happened in Litecoin. Literally we told you that $90 in Litecoin was resistance, and that we were real leery that it was going to move a lot higher than that. And literally to the T, you guys saw it on that 1-hour bar to where a lot of the stockpile came into the market and pushed Litecoin to the downside. So that was pinpoint accurate before the market actually did it. We already saw it on the charts, which is one of the main reasons why you guys need to become a member of ours. See that is what's going on in the space for Ripple, which is a positive sign in order for us to start the process of moving higher in price. 3-hour chart for Ripple, you guys can see here that we are getting indications of market strength. As long as we stay above 45 cents, I'm looking for a continuation to higher prices. The market is giving us a push to go up bar at the moment, but again, you can see 46, even 46.5 cents is resistance in this particular currency. Also, this is a probable precursor to strength, so this next 3-hour bar closes above, then expect continuation in higher prices. So literally, we're getting nothing but consolidation in Ripple, albeit we are maintaining strength in this particular space to where I'm looking for Ripple to continue to move higher. Again, resistance is a hard area at 46, even 46.5 cents. So it's going to require a push to go a bar on high volume in order for us to substantially move higher than that. Next one up. So even in Ripple, we told you that we needed to have a very strong push to go a bar in order for us to break 46.5 cents. And you guys can tell here on the 1-hour chart that it could not do it. So we still are literally in a consolidation period, but as long as Ripple doesn't break that 46 cents now, then literally the option of Ripple discontinuation to the upside. But we are definitely going to try that once again. So our analysis for Ripple was still pinpoint and very accurate in our price predictions of where we expected Ripple to go. Is going to be EOS. So EOS currently is up 7.36%. Last trade was $8.56. You can see here on the daily price chart, again, just like with Litecoin, EOS is giving us a push to go a bar, but we're not necessarily moving as much as Bitcoin is today. You can see here that the market is coming across prior areas of resistance around $9. The market got inundated with stockpile twice. So I am expecting us to at least come up to that particular price area. But again, we will need to see more volume than what we've been seeing over the last couple of days in EOS. 3-hour chart is still showing us indications of market strength, but the volume is real light for all of these cryptocurrencies as we try to move higher in price. That is not a good sign to see as we continue to move higher in price. So best thing we might get in EOS is continued consolidation. But I am positive to say that if EOS can stay above $8.40, I'm looking for this currency to consolidate from there to where $8.80 or even a little higher than that is what I'm looking for the market to trade. If it breaks $8.40, expect the market to continue its movement lower in price. So taking a quick look at the 1-hour bars, if this current 1-hour bar looks the way that it looks now, then look for the market for EOS to possibly come up a little higher, maybe $8.70, but definitely the volume is not necessarily here at this particular moment. So I'm looking for more or less consolidation in EOS to where $8.40 has to hold support. If it doesn't, then we will continue to move back down to lower prices. But if it does, then the next resistance area is going to be around $8.80 or even $9 if we get a lot more volume to come into the market. So the last one. So there you go. I even told you in EOS that we could see the market move all the way up to around $9. And it did that on this particular these two 1-hour bars. The market came all the way up to $8.96. So that's pretty close, but nevertheless, we still were very accurate in our analysis for EOS. And what I'm seeing here on the 1-hour chart, it's still that continued weakness. I'm not necessarily seeing a lot of indications of strength in EOS. The resistance area is still very strong at $8.60. So and we can catch support relatively soon, and I mean around $8.50 or maybe even $8.40, then I'm definitely seeing more opportunity for us to continue to move higher in price. If we break any of those two prices, then our analysis is for EOS to continue to move lower. So now let's go ahead and take another look at Bitcoin. You can see that Bitcoin currently is down 0.68%. Last trade was $8,268.30. And on the daily price chart for Bitcoin, you can see here that we do have a probable precursors of strength being reflected. And obviously you can tell that around $8,600 is resistance. So you would expect some profit taking to occur in Bitcoin. Quick look at the 3-hour bars. And again, you can see that strength is coming in around $8,100. I think we told you all that Bitcoin cannot break $8,000 on our video yesterday, and excessive volume came in on this one particular bar, and we still received the next 3-hour bar to close above. So that definitely tells us that strength is still here in the market for Bitcoin. So right now, market has to hold support around $8,100, but we still have to contend with that weakness that is coming in around $8,400, even $8,500. We will need to see a push to go up bar in order for us to break that $8,400, $8,500 price level. So until then, expect Bitcoin to continue its consolidation to movement higher, back up towards that resistance area initially. But if we get a push to go up bar in this space for Bitcoin, we will move a lot higher than that. And as long as we stay above $8,100, I'm looking for consolidation and movement higher in Bitcoin. So now let's take a look at Ethereum. Okay, so you can see that Ethereum is down almost about 0.5% right now. Last trade was $476.60. And we're looking at the daily price chart for Ethereum, and we're still getting some indications of a probable precursors of strength. The market actually came and held support around 460 today, which is pretty good, and the volume is lighter than the last 2 days, something that we need to see in order for us to maintain that strength in Ethereum. 3-hour bars, again, nothing but consolidation is going on in the marketplace. We will not move higher in Ethereum until we're able to break $480, and there's still some minor strength in this particular space to where I'm looking for the market to continue to move higher. But just like the last previous times we were around $480, we got inundated with some weakness and we put down. So even with Ethereum goes the same with Bitcoin. We need to see a push to go up bar in Ethereum in order for us to move substantially higher than our resistance area of $480. Okay, quick look at the 1-hour bars for Ethereum. And looking at the 1-hour bars, you can see that we are already receiving some indications of stockpile around 478. Stockpile definitely came in on that last 1-hour bar. So we have some weakness to contend with in Ethereum in order for this currency to continue to move higher. If we are not successful, then Ethereum will move lower in price. Okay, so obviously that is what you got to be on the lookout for. We are literally going through that process right now, and if they will not be successful, then Ethereum will not move higher. So this is the 15-minute bars, and you can see here that weakness and stockpile is coming in around $477, 478, and the market is maintaining itself right now. Okay, if it breaks $475, 474, then expect Ethereum to move to the downside. Okay, at least in the short term. So that's gonna be our analysis for the time being, is for Ethereum to continue its consolidation around that 475, 480 price level. And then from there, if we get more weakness, it will continue to move a lot lower than that. But as of now, it is maintaining the selling that is coming into this space. Let's do one more before I let you all go. And it's going to be with Dash. Okay, so you can see that Dash currently is down 1.22%. Last trade was $249.22. And the market literally almost reversed what occurred in the space yesterday. The volume is a lot lighter, so there is not that much selling in this space, even though we are closing towards the low of the bar. Quick look, let's see if we still have some weakness in the market though. Okay, so Dash will not move higher unless it is able to break $255. Okay, and you can even see now on this 3-hour bar that stockpile is coming in the market. So we are not ready for higher prices. It's going to be just like with Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's going to require a push to go bar in order for us to break $255. And in the next hour, this bar closes the way that it looks now. There's still strength here. So I will be looking for Dash to continue its movement to the upside. But that's only if this 1 hour bar concludes the way that it looks now. Expecting it to at least come back up towards $252 or even $256 in the short term, okay? But I can still see indications of more strength and weakness in Dash at this particular moment. But please understand that it might not move that high, because we have already established that $255 in or around that price is resistance. You can even tell that $252.50 came in as resistance as well. So there is slightly more strength in Dash than it is weakness, which is why I'm looking for this currency to move a little bit higher. But it can change if we get a lot of volume and a push to go bar to break through $255. But as of now, literally I'm expecting this currency to continue its consolidation, come across some resistance around $255, and then probably come back down to lower prices. Only if we get that push to go bar will my analysis change to Dash moving higher from there. Okay, so that's all I got for today. And again, like I said, if you guys are interested in learning more about language analysis, then the link is going to be in the description of these videos that we post on YouTube. We will not update you on any changes that occur in the market. That is only a benefit for our members on our HueFin News Patreon page. So if you're interested or you like to stay abreast of what is going on in the market, then you definitely need to sign up and become a member of ours on the HueFin News Patreon page. Until then, make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.